Basically, we chose this topic is about feeder crab because it's on our side, and there are a lot of species of feeder crab. So the one in Kuala Selangor is Mukarosia. So this is basically our side, and where roughly where are the crabs are? The crabs are mud skippers and mango trees. So for this species, it's only here, India, across this. You can see from the map. And this is get to know the feeder crab you can flip it on. They are usually at damp area and scientific name. Their family, diet, and size 2 to 7 cm. And this is their communications. They use two types of communications. Claw gesture, which is you can move this like that to communicate, or wave sequence. They hit the wave and to communicate like that. And the interesting part is their burrow. They actually have different things. Like they have different size, and it has a shelter, escape predator. So this one you can move up and down. You can actually move it from behind, but it's stick to the board. So yeah, you can move it up and down. And one crab one hole. And this is the living condition. So this one from behind, actually if you pull, this one goes up. You can see from behind the body parts. And male versus female. The brightness and eating weight, the fight, and the claw. Basically the male feeder crab, they have bigger claw. One bigger claw, and if you go to eating habit, the male feeder crab, they use it. I mean, they use the small claw to eat, not the big claw. And yeah, they eat all the time. Basically, their food is all to bacteria, algae, dry leaves, fern, and small fishes. But usually, they are small to algae. And these are all. We have our fun facts. And how it's made. This is egg, soya, lopa, and it's made crab. And this is egg pieces, which is they have to change their shell. And mating. Usually, it depends on the size of the male's claw. The big claw depends on their size. It attracts the female and how they wave and the width of the burrow. And usually, if they are mating, the female will live in the burrow for 2 weeks. And for the last one, it's adaptation. The crab's eye can go 360 degrees. It's 100 times 100 pixels, and they can spot birds 20 meters away. But if it's on a flat mud, they can spot a human 100 meters away. And they have very small brains compared to humans, but they are very fast decision maker. And for the claw, if it's broken, it can be regrown. And also, if male feeder crab with their bigger claw, it means that their body can cool down faster, and they won't die in the heat. And it also attracts female crab based on their claw. And
so the bigger it is, or what? The bigger
it is, and the size of the claw depends on how big it is to attract the female crab. And these are threats. Usually construction-based and chemical, cause them homeless and foodless, and they die. So that's it.
I think the topic that you have chosen is quite interesting. I think some of the things I would say I don't really know, but when you talk about it, like at least it's interesting. But what I feel is how you actually reflect the infographic. It's not that interesting. it's too bad because you have an interesting subject, but it looks very, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. It looks very last minute. In a way, some of the things, it doesn't look synchronized as a whole board because there's so many things that you want to show. So it doesn't look like it's complementing each other. In a way, how you explain your information. Like I said, you have interesting information, but too bad the way you present it. It should have been more interesting because while you were explaining it, I can actually imagine the things that you can do with the information. It's just that it doesn't look so much infographic to me. Some of the things, some of the elements. Like for example, your writing, you could have been better because it's an infographic. You're presenting this information. So when you select the person who's gonna, write it, or maybe you should have just printed it out of this. Yeah. So then maybe that's the decision that you should have made. And then, like I said, because there's so many things that you want to put in a board, some of it could be simplified. That's the whole point of infographic actually. With one, for example, diagram, you can show a lot of things. For example, when you were explaining about male and versus female, I already imagine the part where you're explaining about the body parts. I can imagine because you have the feature on the side. Maybe one side actually can be the male. How does the male look like versus the female, rather than using one diagram. So then from there you can actually explain it from this one main diagram. I don't know, it's how you explain or choose the kind of images that you want to do.
Yeah, because when we research on the male and female body parts, they are actually similar. It's just the pose.
Yeah, so if it's similar, then you should put it side by side rather than one at the back and one.
No,
here.
this is not. This is the front part of the figure crab, and if you pull it, it's the back of the figure crab, like that.
But I think you should not have to put it at the back.
Yeah, it's not hit it.
Yeah.
See the
Because when you look at it, we don't actually need to go to the back of the board. Alright? The function.
Unless you can think a way that you can hint the audience that actually you can fit it. Unless you have to think a way that how to let the audience know that actually something is behind. But from what we say,
That if it's movable, if it's like, you were saying that this is moving. And then those things are simple instruction, but I think when you do infographic, you should have that instruction. So we know like it's interactive, or else it's just like stagnant.
Okay? Shaza?
I'm sorry for being very pushy, but I think that Taylor's logo should be down there.
The one, huh?
Because that's
The
the
Taylor
first
logo is like this huge,
That's distracting me.